Hey guys, it is Slow-Mo here, coming to you the day after the exciting Manufacturers Cup Saturday that we've had here at good old dirty Atlanta. Oh baby, I do like the track, make no mistake about it. I like the track. I've actually never personally been to Atlanta, but it is one of those local, it's not too far from where I'm at here in the Midwest, so it's one of those places I do want to visit. So I did two races. I'm going to show you most of both here. First race here, I started off in P6. Okay, qualifying time. A little bit room left on the pace for sure. Just trying to really stay competitive and see how this goes. As you can see, here, let me go back. Get a better camera. Chaos in the first chicane, so the first turn turns out okay. Rubs inside. It wasn't, I don't know, wasn't a dive. It was a good move early. He got position, he's there, fine. I bumped Vicious and then smoked. So I go back to, I don't know, it might be last. I'm not even sure here. And really just fight. And this one I'm thinking, no big deal. I know I'm going to run another one. Wasn't too upset. Wasn't real happy about it. But, you know, that stuff happens. And as you're looking at the lobby here, you know, you got some folks that, you know, Brocco Lee, Tornado, me, Kid Balla. This guy, Lonesome Dove 2. We'll talk about him in a minute. Drago, Anon. So, a good field, really. And a couple Canadians in here. Fast Idol, Grape, Rodriguez. Anyway, back to where I'm at. I'm in 13th after the dust up, if you will. And, you know, to be honest with you, I think I made decent traction from a first lap issue like that. A couple spots, and I'm not even done on the first lap. There's Tornado with a dirty move. I'm gonna go back and watch it from his perspective. Yeah, he just never had it and used me as the wall. So he's taking the slip. Let's see what happens when he brakes first to try to stay back. I went a little wide. And then outside, so he could have the spot, but he couldn't take it. Clean, at least. So that was, oh, guess what? I'm back in 15th. You know, sometimes that's racing, and you expect the best of people, but you're not going to get it. That spot is always going to be more important than you and what they think, you know, what they want you to think of them. So I didn't have it together here on the second lap. I'm frustrated. I don't drive well after incidents. Really don't drive well in a pack either. But let me just skip ahead a little bit here. I make pretty good ground up on the group. And then by the end of that second lap, I'm back with Tornado, and I'm seeing a little bit of red here, not just on his car, but you know, from the little cheap tap he gave me, I'm thinking, what a schmuck. Yeah, so we followed Tornado here for a bit. You see him trying to get inside. He can't keep it together. I couldn't quite get it done there. He's all over the place. We get around Rub. Oh, and I got that so you can't see my ship points. Didn't have good runs, assuming he's getting a penalty there. And just trying to, you know, fight for a spot, really. I know I can't pass under yellow. I've gotten penalties for that before. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. I'll take by 3 minutes. Him and his cheap shot. All right. Lap 3, 13th position. Oh, something happens. Hold on. Let's go back. How far did I go back? Jeez. All right. Well, lap 4. This is a pretty good race. I'm going to be honest. So lap 4 is 11. Lost a spot there. 12. 11. 7, 9th. Okay, so I got a few spots there. So we're going to watch here for a couple laps. I'm following Rub and Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove's got a little bit of gap. Rub's not too far off. So I'm going to chase him down as best I can. Trying to hit all my points. If you look at my lap times, you know, nothing really to be proud of yet. So 147 on that first lap. Obviously, I got bumped out. Then you got your 34, 30, 37. Ugly. 28, 28. I'm cool with that. Those are better laps. So, you know, I'm starting to feel my pace a little bit here. Watching for freebies. And trying to keep up with the guy in front of me. So here we go. We're going to gain 10. 10. 10. More. Cone in the road. Watch out. So you can see we're just chasing him, right? And he's doing a pretty good job to keep his space. Lap 8. He's got a little bit more space. We're going to go a lap ahead. I'm in 9th place right now. Lap 8. 9th place, lap 9. 9th place, lap 10. And now I'm actually chasing Lonesome Dove. Rub has got away from him. So I got a pretty good look here. Lap 10. Maybe it's the next lap. But I'm going to follow Lonesome Dove pretty close. And I don't even know. There's contact between him and I, and it's on the next lap. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead here. You'll see I'm following him pretty clean. Slipping. All right, let's go back and watch that. I'm going to be a little critical here of the exchange with me and Lonesome Dove. Maybe a block there. I'd maybe just get in his line. Don't know. I'm just trying to stay fast. Now, mind you, this is somebody that I already know is on my friends list. So, brake cap in front of me. I feel like I got to run here, and he's going to do it twice. Make sure and push me off. Okay. I think that was pretty weak. I'm going to go back and look at it just for my own well-being. I mean, if you got your radar on, you're going to see there's a car there. That's not your line. Okay. He was late to make the right because he was so busy bumping me. I thought that was cheap, weak, ugly. I mean, I was frustrated at this point. I've been beaten up quite a bit in this race, right? So, you know, I think it's all fair to understand that anytime a racer's been hit 3, 4, 5 times off track during a race, by the time you get to the 11th lap, you're done putting up with it. I think it's everybody, right? It's like racing psychology. You're only going to take so much before you begin to retaliate. Well, you saw me retaliate earlier against the, oh, and he quit. Oh, no, he didn't. The tornado. Well, guess what? I dropped down, I sank down to the level, and I pulled retaliation against Lonesome Dove, too. I'm not proud of it. We all, you know, we all make mistakes. So lap 11, no change. Lap 12, no change. Lap 13, We're getting close again. A couple laps left. And really, I never thought it'd be so exciting watching for 8, 9, and 10 positions. Brock gave me a little touch there. I don't believe it to be intentional, and only based on the way he drove the rest of the race. So maybe that's another lesson, right? When you drive, courteous for people. The most of the race, you can make a mistake and they're not going to be as critical about it. So anyway, I'm creeping on Lonesome. And honestly, it's running a good run. I closed gap to get here, but I haven't closed gap to pass or seen the opportunity. And I'm not worried about that. I think that was okay, medium to fair. But here's where Lonesome Dub determines he's going to get knocked off my friends list. We're side by side, and, yep, up. And so I just start pushing him over. I'm not putting up with it, bud. I don't know if he thought I was supposed to let him go after the bump around the turn or what, but, you know, I didn't do it. And Brock, I guess, I didn't see what happened there. Let's go back real quick here. So, he's back. Brock just gave him a smoke twice. That was pretty ugly, really. It was. Well, there's space, and you're going to see here 9th, 8th for me, 8th, and 8th. So that's how it finished. Lonesome Dove, buddy, personally didn't like the way you conducted yourself. Maybe I was at fault here at this turn that I'm just riding up to. I don't think that was a dive. I think I had that line in the space that you should have allowed me. You didn't make your right here, and ran me off. So personally, I think that was not my fault. I was, you know, whatever. The other turn, whether it was my fault or not, it was potentially intentional because I was pissed. So anyway, that is how that race ends. I did one more. I really, you know, when I've been doing the nations and the manufacturers lately, I've been trying to kind of focus on not running too many. I don't want to spend all day, you know, running. Really happy I qualified P2. Thought it was going to be a P1, and this guy in his last lap put up a time that was, you know, 3/100ths of a second faster. Is pretty good. I think we were in the 127s. So again, happy with myself. I put up a decent qualifying score. Starting in P2. Let's get the race information on here. And I am excited to bring this one to you from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. While we're starting this race, let me shout out an apology and also a quick plug for the Dumb Guys Do Racing. I didn't do a livery for this. I've just been running my, I picked a livery that said Royal. It didn't have Crown Royal, but it was Royal, so I went with it. It fit the race team's colors, but I didn't even put a DGDR sticker on it. So for those of you guys who don't know, check out the Dumb Guys Do Racing. Look at this, second turn, third turn. He gave me the position. And I actually want to go back and just look real quick because I'm pretty sure I didn't touch him. I'm going to move back to his perspective and see maybe. I don't think I did. Get this crap off the screen here. All right. Here comes me into the frame, I'm sure. No contact. All right. I wanted to check that out. So I get a clean pass right off the beginning. And I start to make gap here. It's flashing. You and your pad drivers and your flashing. It's so annoying. I'm just going to say it. Pad shaming. Oh, baby. Yeah, flash away, you punk. Flash away. I might not have been the fastest on that turn, but I was certainly smooth. So what's he driving? That's the Porsche. The Porsche. I really enjoyed the timing that they put this race on. Just check out the stars in the sky up there. That's awesome. It just is awesome. Boy, he did not have the line through there. I might not have had the right one, but I had one that worked, and I don't think his did. I noticed that was about where I was generally creating space. There and here, I would be able to create a little space on each lap. Honestly, this was a fun race. Nothing's better than, you know, having some good competition up at the front of the pack, and you know, everybody loves freebies right off the bat. I didn't hit that apex very well. Gap didn't quite close on me as bad as it should have there. More flashing. Let's go streaking! All right. I'm going to go a couple laps ahead here, so I'm in first place. 3 laps. Okay, that's about what we're looking for here. So, Wakabario? Maybe? I don't know. I guess I don't read as well as I think I do. Wakabario. Anyway, whatever this guy's name is, he ran a good race. He's in the NSX, which is a fun car here. Very, very drivable. You can really get it going. And he does a pretty good job closing the gap on me. A little bit more gap there. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. So where are we at? Lap 5, I'm in the front. Lap 6. Oh, here we go. Lap 7, 8. Me and this guy actually had some really good racing. You're going to see, and maybe it is lap 8, 9, somewhere in that area. I make a mistake. I think it's just a little slip and slide. He hit that apex really nice. He's got good speed in there. Not doing so well on that section. Oh, he's slipping and sliding there. Looks like he's got the active stability management on, which I'll be honest, I ran as well. I ran that and traction control on this race. Couple reasons. I know that there's a couple slick spots at Atlanta, and you know, I'm still working on my inputs. I like to pedal down too much sometimes, and it just it gets the rear-wheel drive cars slipping out from under you. So I ran traction control, stability management, helped me keep the car straight forward. Doing a good job. It's nice, and I felt like I had a really smooth run here, which is what I was shooting for. So, coming into lap number 9, we're about to start now. And we got a pretty good race here. Just up. Let's go back. So there you go, I'm on the grass, hit that, hit this, and I think I ran this deep. Oh, just, I didn't carry my speed, that's what it was. Okay. I moved over, made sure he could get by clean. We've got a huge gap. So, at this point, first, second, I'm fine with either. I want to protect our gap that we have. Let's race together. Well, he didn't like running in the lead, and I can relate to that. He's spinning out there, got a little hot. Took the position back, and to be honest with you, there might be another position change before the end of the race here, so go ahead and skip a couple 10 seconds, move straight from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see he's just a little faster through that section than me, and I don't know if he just couldn't keep his car together or what happened there, but not what either one of us wanted. I know he didn't want that. We were battling for the lead. It was a good, clean battle. From there on out, I was in pretty good shape. So that's lap 10. Let's go ahead and let you watch a couple. And actually, looking at my lap times, 34, 28, 29, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 29 with a little ding-a-doo. You know, and those are low 28s except for 6 and 5 mid. So, you know, a much better pace than I had in the last race. I'm not 100% sure, but I honestly think this might be the first lead I've run through the Manufacturer Series. I was really excited to be in the lead. Coming here with, you know, 4 laps left, my only thought is keep going. Keep going. You see I lost a little second on the 10th lap there. A second or two, second and a half, something like that. Tires change on you a little bit. You know, it is a little bit of an interesting race when you're running 15. You got to be able to kind of understand the way the car is going to change as the race goes through. I'm a little worried that was a penalty. The other thing that I did in this race that I was really happy with is I really stayed away from penalties. While I may have had a little bit of a slower pace, it was all on track. And I left the determination of the race up to my driving and those around me, and not the penalty system for Gran Turismo, because we all know what we think about that. So, all right. So, lap 11, coming through in the lead. Again, excited. No, I've got a gap. You know, I know there's room between me and the car behind me, and my goal is going to be to keep it on track. No penalties, keep it on track, keep my pace moving, and see if I can close this Manufacturer's Cup out. So we're going to skip a lap here. 12. 13. And let's watch the last couple laps, because you're going to see, actually, yeah, and this was, for me, an incredible moment. I'm about to lap somebody. Normally, SlowMoe's the one getting lapped here when I've gotten myself into a B lobby or something like that, and I can't keep up with those folks. Anyway, here we go. The first lap ever in Manufacturers Series for me. I'm going to overtake this guy. Sorry about your luck. Blue flag, blue flag. What's up? So, lap 14. I got myself a wonderful lead. You can see he's back there. You know, it's not over. He can close that gap. Oop. I mean, at this point, I'm like talking to my pit crew. I'm like, boys, get the $1 bills out. We are going to the club after the race. SlowMoe team pushing for one more lap and a Manufacturers Cup victory. And if I was announcing the race, I mean, my goodness. SlowMoe coming over the hill. We've got a race behind him for no reason. He can't even get past the blue guy. I don't know what's going on there. My gap widens. Continues to widen. Continues to widen. First turn. Fourth gear, pushing up the hill. Really wanted to be up past that 100-mile marker. Mile per hour. Little slow and cautious there. Is it a penalty? Who cares? Yeah, whatever. Look at the gap I got now. He's still on the hill. I don't care. Half second here, half second there. The $1 bills are coming out in the pit crew. They're ready to go. The corks are ready to be popped out of the champagne bottles. Champagne will fall from the heavens. And SlowMoe just might bring home a victory in the Manufacturers Cup. Coming down the last straightaway on the back straight. Not even really redlining it or pushing it too hard. The previous lap was a 129, which isn't bad, but it also wasn't his best. Tires can get slick. So I was also being careful. The next car behind me is all the way at the back, almost the beginning of the back straight. Coming through the chicane, up under the bridge, and down towards the finish line for a Manufacturers Cup victory, y'all. What's up? Oh, how about that? So I'll give you guys a little breakdown on practice. I did three practice races the day before. Briggs, thanks again for the practice lobbies you were running. That was good stuff. It was very helpful for me. Just getting to compete at a race pace here at this track against people again. That was really all the practice I did. So I know this track pretty well. I put in a lot of time on time trials here. I like it. I love I love the drivability of Atlanta. It's fun. It is definitely one of the opportunities for dirtier driving, as you can see in the first race there. So, the key, in my opinion, to doing well at Atlanta is getting a good queue time up there and getting away from everybody. Let them battle on the first turn and the S curves and all that good stuff, and be gone. Just be gone. Run clean. It's also important here. So that were my that was how I did it. A victory in the manufacturers. Really excited about it. Thank you guys for stopping by to check it out. Make sure and drop a like, please, please, please. I need all the likes I can get. It's important for us, those of us that are just trying to have some fun and share some videos. We like to see the people that enjoy it. So drop a like, make sure and give me a subscribe. And if you want to drop a message down there in the video and let us know how your manufacturer's series went, do it. We're always looking for different people to get into the community. The racing community is awesome. So if you're not involved in talking to other people within the racing community, you should do it. Don't just race. Chat with the people that come in front of you and behind you, and understand how they do it and how you can get better. SlowMoe, thank you for your time. Enjoy, everybody. Stopping by. Race because you want to. Win because you're fast, not because you're dirty. Rubber side down, folks. SlowMoe out.